What's up, the Nuggets, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. I have had some lunch, so we should be good to go. Unfortunately, we're still on a path in the woods, and at the end of the woods there's still a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin there's still a princess that I need to slay or save. I'm unsure as to which is actually going to happen. No, you kid, you joke, you jest. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
It's all part of the job.
You're great.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. A warning.
Lies, deceit, shame, probably my untimely demise. It's all gonna happen.
The blade is your implement.
Yeah, but I think that this time, I'm just not gonna take the blade, you know? Okay, no blade.
The door to
Let's
the
see what
basement
we can make of it this time,
revealing a
alright?
staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Now, if I remember the demo,
This is an oppressive
her
place. The air
personality
feels heavy
changes.
and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Sure.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Is it different?
Hello? Is someone
Yes.
there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to
Yes, I
remember
remember.
it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Or I'm just simply trying to woo her. Oh yeah. I'm here to save you, or I'm here to save you, lie. No, I'm here to save
How
you.
many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
70 more times. 73. 75 more times. Then it'll sink in.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me?
I'm gonna
I was
try.
starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
This is a Shrek scenario. You really don't want to take that helmet off, Hen.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Simp isn't here yet, hero. Calm down.
I am begging you to stay focused.
Nah.
Not riding on you here.
Nah, not really.
Hi. I
Plus,
can't
I'm just
believe
feeding
you're
the
here. I've
hands
been
anyway.
waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Well, what about my claw? Will my claw suffice? Yeah, no, okay.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Really? Okay, hold on, let's talk about it first. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only
Idea.
making this more difficult.
Nah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Uh-huh.
No, you're doing the right thing.
That's the hero I know.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall.
I think this
Give
is as
them a
close.
tug.
I think this is the closest we've been to the princess without me being, oh, I don't know, ripped to bits.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No. Narrator? Key? Fine.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
True. Maybe in one of those other duplicate cabins that I discovered today. If there isn't any key, do you have any others? I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. If there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? Other than... Oh, wait, have I done this one already? I think I might have done this one in the demo. Isn't this...
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
maybe, dear. Maybe. dot.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Yeah, I gotta...
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Nonchalant.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Yeah, I've never understood, tangent slight, I've never understood the whole, like, saw thing. And I get it's one of those instances, it's like, yeah, but you're in this scenario, but so many times in the Saw films, and the Saw franchise, it's like, yeah, you're going to die, or, like, cut your leg off. Just cut your fucking leg off.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the
Oh,
door
I
at the
have my
top
mouse.
of the stairs slams shut.
I
hear
wonder
the
who
click
did
of a
that.
lock sliding into place.
We're the only person here.
someone
Remember?
else
Remember
here?
that other lie that narrator told us? Hey, let me out here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
But you can clearly tell that I'm some kind of pigeon person, and not the princess, so you should obviously listen to what I say.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay. Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Problem.
This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yeah, I'm well aware. All right, I know.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
It's my home, innit?
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Maybe, yeah.
There's a
Are
slight
these?
panic
Is this a
rising in the
pattern or is
princess's
this
voice.
claw marks?
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
See, this is the thing. She could have done this at any time. So clearly, I am imperative in order to allow. Because that's the thing. Am I collecting pieces of like a trapped deity? Is that what I'm doing for the hand thing? Like, can these parts of it not escape unless I'm the one freeing them?
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
And that knife?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I mean, I might. Save the princess.
Fine.
I have the knife!
Against your better judgment, you place the blade
Sorry, dear.
against the
Do you want
ragged,
do you want a
self-inflicted
wee
wound
napkin?
on the princess's arm,
Okay.
just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her
Yeah, and
limb
just
falls
dump
to the
it.
ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No,
She's a tough cookie.
she didn't. She
See,
smiles softly
look
as
at her.
her
She's
gaze
being
meets yours.
big brave girl. She gets a
Blood from her
lollipop
wounded
after
arm
this is over.
dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Push the locked door.
No, we won't
No, is
have
it-
any of that. The
Yeah.
stakes are too high.
I remember
We can't
this.
just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
See, the big question is, if you have this ability this whole time, then why did you let me do
As the
anything?
princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Apparently they can.
What are you doing?
It's stabbing time. Oh, the options are not great. Warner, Now, I'm sure. I am sure that when this happened in the demo, I warned her. Right?
Okay, there's no going back now.
Sorry.
I'm with you to the
It's
end.
alright. I have it.
You bring the blade down to strike the princess's heart. But she's fast.
Yeah.
She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
You don't say.
We could have gotten out of here together.
To how
You're
the
just
table
lying
stuff
to me
turned.
this whole time.
No, kind of. I don't know anymore.
I don't know what's come over you. But if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Look, Hen, there was a previous iteration of you that didn't need any body parts. They just turned themselves into a bunch of Stanley blades, and that was enough, okay?
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Where did the fangs and the claws come from?
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart.
Don't think it did much.
Not enough to stop her.
Yep.
You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Well, you know, do like a wound with a bit of fire.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place.
I don't see a wound,
If we're
but
very
okay.
lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
Uh-huh.
It can't just end like this.
But it does!
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Can't you?
I'm sorry, but it's over.
Can't you? Because you've just been able to narrate your way out of fucking everything else, so why can't you?
Everything goes dark.
And you
die.
die. Cat.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Or a witch. Now... There has been certain slanderous things said about me in the past that I will not care to repeat just now. Implying that I have a, I don't know, particular fetish, right? And it's untrue. Of course it'd be a fucking witch. It's all just a wait. Actually, what happens if I keep saying the deja vu thing?
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that.
Yeah,
This kid doesn't remember what happened,
yeah,
really,
it's
and we need to keep our cards close to our chest.
Oh, that's right, we
I'm
get
not sure
different...
we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue. Bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess.
Yeah!
We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Yes, opportunist. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure the whole thing literally just
We
happened.
could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't.
Yes. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, okay?
These are two very different.
Do you say-
We were just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous situation. You can't blame us for weighing our options. We
True.
did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her.
Well...
And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
So, this is the thing. Did we actually kill her, though? When you think about it, I mean, she gnawed her own arm off, and then we
And I believe your other
got a couple
question
of
was something along
nicks
the lines
in.
of, oh, what's the point?
Yeah, heard enough out of you.
Yes, had you failed, that's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think about it, actually slaying her probably breaks us out of this cycle, right? We don't want to be stuck here forever, do we?
Maybe a few more
You're laying
princesses
it
down
on
the
a
line.
little thick, aren't you? Laying it on a little thick? What are you talking about? I'm sharing my honest opinions.
Sure.
What matters? It almost...
You're the most two-faced of the lot. Let's talk
Just be
about
quick about it.
princess. She killed me last time. She killed me by ripping me to pieces. Don't get me wrong, I hated it, but how can someone like that end the world? To quote you from last time, she's just a princess. Why was she able to rip me apart with her bare hands? Good question.
She's just a princess.
Whatever
you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Okay. She killed me last time. How are we going to make sure it doesn't happen
Like
again?
I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her.
Yeah, okay, whatever. What is this place? You're being cagey. What are you
I've told you honest not to. I don't think either of you really need to press the man on this. He wants us to slay the princess, so why would he have anything to hide? He seems like a nice guy to me.
I do not like you. You're a two-faced fuck. Anyway, that's
Great.
all.
Now if
Proceed to the cabin. So I think we can.
Oh,
I noticed that the turn back
Before you
came
go
back.
further.
So I don't know if that allows us to, or maybe once we're into chapter 2, the option changes. What I don't know. There's a lot. It seems like there's a lot of multi-choice in this game.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its
Really
edge.
loves that pristine blade, don't he?
The blade is your implement.
Implement, yes. You didn't say anything about the mirror. The whole cabin is different than
Very
last time.
different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. So focus up.
Yeah. Well, what do I want to do? I think I want to stay. No, because we're gonna right. So this is the thing. I wonder how much control Narrator has once we exceed a certain part. Because I deliberately didn't want to take the blade that first time. And then the blade magically appears. So should I just be better off just taking it? I'm just gonna take the blade. Wait, I want to approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you take
Okay,
the
blade in hand.
Grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Yes, that will definitely
That's
work.
not actually a bad idea.
It's actually a shit idea. It's not bad, correct? It's shit.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
I mean, you can't argue it's a great aesthetic. I'm not helping.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Not opposed to getting swallowed.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Voice skitters up from below.
Here we go, voice reveal.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Oh, please bite. I mean, I'm not tasty. I'm not nasty. Hello. I'm not tasty. The Freudian slips are just fired everywhere. Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path.
I'm not nervous.
I
You're
know
nervous.
who you
You're
are,
just tasty.
and I
Wait.
remember what you've done.
Oh yeah, this isn't gonna go well, is it?
She knows us. Is this enough for you to believe what we've been saying?
No.
Maybe, but you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment. She's just a princess. As long as you remember that and remain focused, slaying her will be easy.
Would also just like to point out, even in modern day, how many of you have met princesses, like legit ones? I feel as though that alone warrants some, questioning.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Maybe we could.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's
Because
going to break
someone
free and
won't
end the
let me.
world.
Alright?
There's no reasoning with what she is.
Look, you shut the fuck up. If I can woo a set of knives, I can woo a witch, alright?
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
No, because you're all me, so everybody shut up.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Yes.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Well, saying
Fine,
nothing.
fine. You're the boss.
No, he's not! I'm the boss!
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Seems she hasn't shaved her legs in a while. And, has sprouted a tail. Still would. Anyway!
Just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring.
Why did she turn into a furry?
And there you are. One hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
What did I say? Did I not say that that was a dumb move? Just keister it in your butt. I'm a bird man. Seems as though the top half is bird, so the bottom half is man. So I would have cheeks by which to keister or clench. I'd rather just hold the blade between my cheeks than to keister it. Anyway,
That's not
hi.
fair. How would she know that?
Because it's fucking obvious.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Yeah. So, woo.
Good.
She's acting like she already knows you.
She do.
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
'Cause
Call
he's
it
a-
deductive reasoning.
Uh-huh. Fucking moron.
Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't.
I like how
You and the
she
princess
says something.
clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Maybe I am a bird. Because I imagine that she says stuff and then for like a solid 3 minutes I'm just like... Well, everybody has an argument about bullshit.
You fought us on it back in the woods. That was when the only perspectives we had were yours and mine. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
You shut up.
Is it all behind us?
We're about
Just
to get
focus
murdered.
on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this.
Is this what it's
My
like? Is
world
this
is on the
what
line right
having
now,
the tism is
so I'd
like?
appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
Uh-huh.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Oh.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
This is true. Would you like a demonstration? Oh, okay. I'm sorry about last time, because genuinely I didn't want to kill you.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Thanks.
Well, if you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
No. I get the sense that you're not happy with me. Just a smidge. Don't worry, it isn't for you. Last time you didn't. If anyone should be trusted, it's you. Look, I know. I get the sense that you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back?
Maybe.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Can commence the hardening of trying. Look, I know things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you?
No.
All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all, and unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
So this is what I mean. Like, I think that genuinely we have to be present in order for her to actually get out, which seems odd because we never got. I suppose technically the first one, the stranger or whatever it was, technically they were already out. No, because we went into the cabin and then time and space collapsed its arse in itself. The second time we were still in the cabin and we had the thought thing. So do we even need to get them out? Excuse me.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Excuse me, I hang out with the witch lady. I benefit. Don't worry, blade isn't for you, or not for killing you. Gotta find a way out. I died last time. I guess I'll cut you out. Can't you get those chains off on your own? Why do I feel like you're nagging? I don't want to hurt you. Give her the blade. Don't worry, the blade is not for you. We have to get you out somehow. Oh wait, do we need to cut the arm off again?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Okay.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
What is it with you and cards?
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
You mean 3 meters forward and then up a set of stairs? Is that what you mean? I died last time, you didn't. Why did I get the nagging feeling that you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out? You know, that's a valid point.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
No.
But I wouldn't worry.
Karma.
As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Sounds good.
That nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
Yeah.
She needs us to get out of here.
Uh-huh.
We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do.
So I still need to...
Because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember?
Yes, I remember. You've not stopped talking about it for the last 3
Even
hours.
If that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back.
Maybe we should give her the knife. Then she can stab us in the back.
Like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing.
But if we give her the knife, then she can physically do the thing.
See?
And then we don't need to worry about symbolism.
Nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Died last time. Okay, I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as goodwill. Give her the blade. I don't trust you, but enough. I don't trust you, not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. I'd like to be straightforward with my intentions. I don't care for how you treated me last time. And I think you might be a danger to the world. I'm going to attack you now. I like to be straightforward with my intentions. You upset me last time and gave me many a boo-boo. Die now! I'm giving her the blade.
You can't be serious.
I'm not, but I'm still going to do that thing that I said.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote.
No, there's only
Blade
me.
is one of our most
So-
valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
Who the fuck said that this was a democracy?
As do I.
I'm the one in charge.
I, abstain?
Oh, no one likes a goody two-shoes.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This isn't a democracy, we're going out of the blade. Haha, yeah, never mind, that was a silly idea. I'm not going to give her the blade, she clearly hates us. This ain't a
You're going to
democracy.
get everyone killed, you know that, right?
Everyone, you heard
Of
so.
course. You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
It's that face, like... What have we got there? A knife! No!
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
I'm sure the comments will give you a rundown.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
That still seems pretty far away from... hi.
What do you think happens now?
Oh, love, you got some twigs in your hair. Let me... we leave, and everything's great. Or counterpart, you stab me. That's up to you. That's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time, and I regret it. So now it's your time to choose. I don't think that I did choose last time. I had choice ripped from my grips, which is why I gave her the blade this time. We're scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. Do you want that? I don't. We could be better than this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. If you're like someone I know, you're probably going to kill me. You're gorgeous.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her.
There should be a heart and a +1 going, do.
I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
Yeah, I meant
If
it.
you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
I'm really not sure. I'm not even sure what category this falls into. Horror?
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steels her nerves.
That face, though, come on!
And then
Oh, well.
she buries the blade in your heart.
Yep, there we go.
What? No, come on, that's not right.
Well, I'm afraid so.
I told you this is what she was going to do.
Man, apparently I've cut my thumb again.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
Of course I get stabbed.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Yeah.
But you don't have the strength to
sure.
respond, nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
But the thorn. Okay, we have moved up.
You're on a path in the woods. I
Okay,
can't believe
thanks.
she actually stabbed us.
Hero is still raging at that.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would
Uh-huh.
come around to bite us.
Uh-huh.
I voted against
Well,
it.
you know, she didn't bite us. Much the pity.
Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
Okay.
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
You know, it makes sense that I'm being punished. Hi, Smitten, welcome to the party.
Oh, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more.
Apologies.
Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Have we now?
I like journeys. Travelling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable.
I like to go
Now,
walkies.
where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us, does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
Did she?
There might just be a kernel of affection in that angry, angry heart.
Ah, yes, the angriest
As
of
ridiculous
hearts.
as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing.
Yeah, Smitten's a bit, you know.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change.
Yeah, but how many more
So
times are we
maybe
going to have to
she'll
go through
realise
it?
that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Narrator, you've been...
What another
Yep.
try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you.
I was going to say, you've been remarkably quiet. I was almost proud of you.
It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah.
Great.
What
so
that guy
you've obviously been
said.
here before, since you apparently died at least once.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned.
Thank you.
You already know about the princess, and
Yes.
clearly you already know that she's dangerous.
Uh-huh.
So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Yeah, actually, hang on a minute. What changed? Why do you believe us this time when you didn't believe us the first time that we looked? Because from the narrator's perspective, every time we come to the beginning, it should technically be our first time. So why does he suddenly buy it this time? Is it just because he didn't get a chance to speak? He was like, "You're on the pit," and everybody just started barking. This place is different. It keeps changing. That's true.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading.
Great.
Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
Oh, that's going to be difficult for Smitten.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. Except
Romantic sigh.
thoughts of her.
Let's see, is anything new? We're going to free our... We're even now, I'm sure that understands, but we can see what she says. Free her in the cabin. I don't think I'm planning on freeing her after she stabbed me in the heart. Screw the cabin. What happens if we just leave? Sure seemed to be taking the whole looping thing in stride.
What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before.
Uh-huh.
It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and
Okay.
it's especially bad for the world.
Okay.
The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice.
I've failed many times more than that.
So you
Okay.
knew this could happen. Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it.
I'd really rather that you fucking did.
I don't care about where we came from, and
Smitten!
I don't care to discuss the theory of anything. I yearn only to bring her freedom. I'm here to feel, not to think.
I'm here to feel, not to think. Okay, Smitten, you got a passing grade, all right?
Then we can all move on and forget what I said about failure.
Oh no,
It's
I'm still pretty
important
upset.
to believe in yourself, and the fact
No.
you're here.
No, you've
probably
upset me
means
too
that you still
greatly.
have a chance to pull this off and save the world.
No, it's over.
At least. Sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already.
My head is starting
need
to
to stop
hurt
talking.
trying to
Think happy thoughts.
of her. We're gonna free her. How many more are there? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through. Screw the cabin. Screw the cabin. I'm pretty dead set on seeing if I can free her. Because Narrator didn't intervene this time.
Please don't.
I want to.
You can't stop all of us, you villain. Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out.
Yeah,
just
because you're a two-faced,
let's
indecisive fuck,
see.
alright?
Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side.
Exactly.
already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side.
Uh-huh.
I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top.
Dunno, well, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed if she was on top, but anyway, but this is the thing. With indecisive people, is that earlier when we were voting, you voted against me, which is us, which are all of us, so you should have agreed with me, not Narrator. Unless Narrator's also me, in which case my headache's going to get much worse.
That's worked out great so far.
Very true.
Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again,
Well, no, I haven't closed it yet.
I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not
Which is not
hand
what I
over our
wanted.
Precious backstabbing implement.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good
It's
one,
a good
too.
one. It's called the fence.
Ignore him. He's just talking for talking's sake.
Oh,
My
really,
position is
narrator?
the only one that matters.
Uh-huh.
You know what you have to do.
It's the battle of the I want to talk first. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here.
There's not even a door.
Charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring
And no
growth
blade.
after rain. The promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Oh, this is the nicest one.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
You said it too much for today. You need to pay $5.99 to get an increase.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
So that's twice. That despite everything else resetting and everything like that, that the blade has been the one thing that has stayed perpetual. We never even saw the blade in the first instance, so that's fine. But the second time we threw it out the window, and it never came back. This time we gave it to her, and it didn't come back.
Well, it's not.
Interesting.
And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her.
Potentially.
As far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere.
Uh-huh.
She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Yeah, well, we ain't working by your logic
If she
anymore,
does
big
have it,
fuck.
that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart.
Uh-huh.
Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely. So, yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Good plan, guys. Good plan. How do we get... How do we get down there? The only thing I see is that mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back. There
Narrator?
isn't anywhere for us to go.
Is it a mirror?
But there isn't a mirror.
It is a mirror! Shut up! Don't tell me what's mirrors and what is doors.
I still don't get his angle here. Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We
Yep,
must
that's...
put our best face forward.
Which one? We've got like a and a beak. So which would you like?
Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance.
Just not a go-getter.
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror?
There is no door.
I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
No, approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features.
I wonder if we're ever actually going to get to see what we
Went
look
away
like.
when we touched it last time. You reach forward
And
and wave
same
your
again.
hand through the hollow
I
entrance
want a
leading to the
mirror.
basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you? That can't be good. As if
I
things
mean-
weren't unpredictable enough.
A narrator is talking directly into our fucking breadbasket. We've got other versions of me rolling about in there. But the concept of me seeing an imaginary mirror, oh, well, that's... You're fucking lost it, mate.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
Here's
Well,
hoping.
seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Always come equipped with the wit.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash.
Thorns.
The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Yeah, of course.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
Aha!
Her voice, worn down by
I
pain
don't listen to my calls for help.
hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, she sounds tired. I want to figure out a way to get you out here for good. I don't know what I want. I never really chose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. I just want to talk. Really talk. I want to free you. I mean it.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
No, she is so done. Proceed down the stairs.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Pretty sure it should be a question mark at the end with the way you said that there. So I think the princesses are all same as the voices that we have. They're all meant to kind of represent something essentially, and I think in this case it's kind of like the betrayal that we did at the first act then resulted in her being hyper aggressive towards like everything and just turning into the witch, but then not understanding the way that we've done it, she's just become like completely alienated and has like put up walls of thorns and is just like super cautious about everything now.
Did you know this was going to happen to me?
No.
Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No. Oh, what happened to all that? What happened? Really is weird. So this has been the only one where there's been like a dramatic change, like compared to the other one. Because like with the Blades one, it just continued to get worse. With the Stranger one, it just continued to get worse. But this one, it's kind of been like a downgrade. So I wonder if when I did the other two, I was taking it in its worst route. It seems like all of them are bad. I don't know why I'm trying. I don't know why I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you, if you'd let me. I can cut you free, but I have to give me the blade. Reach for the blade. You're in a prison of your own making. I broke out our cycle of violence. If you still want to wallow in it, be my guest. I guess I don't have anything left to say to you. Turn and leave. Now you're going to be like, I'm going to leave. Have a nice life. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Did you think it wouldn't hold it against you? I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Then do.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
There's that feature back there.
But you're
Might
hiding
I-
something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? You're in a prison. Okay. I think this is the closest one, because technically that isn't really a lie, because we are essentially stuck in a loop. So, yeah, I'm going to say you're not the only one that yearns for freedom.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
Well, things are not. Things are not going well.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
This is true. I apologize.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
That's fine. I presume that you will apologize later. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind? Can I take the blade now? Reach for the blade. Oh, this one's cropped up now. Can I take the blade now? Pretty please?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Reach for the blade. Fine, if you're going to be like that. Okay, reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms. She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter? Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but
Well, you know.
I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
That's it, hero. Get into it. Come on. Really
We
feel it? Really?
are
Come on.
special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
It's doing such a turn.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
I don't like opportunists.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
And now that Narrator agrees with you, make sure you're claiming
I
worse.
see that the lines have been drawn.
it's, it's me, Smitten, and Hero, like, now!
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count.
You tell him, Hero.
And why shouldn't he count?
You shut the fuck up.
Because he's clearly not one of us.
She's sitting here looking at us, and we're just like,
That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
He doesn't know.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Stab! Slay Princess, I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. Cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free.
You.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
But they do.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Okay.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
Alright, Smitten. Alright, okay. Calm, breathe, remember the exercises.
That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
Just standing there with a knife like...
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team.
Hey!
You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
Right, good lads. Yay,
Take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. But she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. You're not going to do that, are you? Still,
No.
all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Don't you fucking throw the knife into the fucking vegetation
Such
after
a
we're done.
pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Fucking insufferable.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Yes! I win. I win.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
This changed so much. course I did. I really hate the people who put us here. Kiss her! I'm gonna. You can't! It's gonna. Please, don't fuck me! Well, but don't. Not that way. Don't fuck me over. There we go. Finish your sentences and things will be fine. Don't fuck me over. They're like, you kiss her. She plunges the knife into your ribs. But. It's right there.
Can we actually do that?
Okay, please, please, narrator, please, come on. I've put up with you so fucking much.
No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Please.
You know as well as I do that we can.
Smitten is becoming more powerful.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
You go sit in the corner, something with Broken. You and Broken hang out over there.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge. Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
Yes.
You lean in and you kiss her.
Great, are we 3 years old? You can do better than that.
And
It's like,
and she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
No, I'm not actually. As a matter of fact, I'm not. And until you get your fucking act together, there will be no more game. Just delete the game. No more game. Until Narrator gets their shit together. How's your day been? Did you kiss anyone today? I hope you had a good time. Okay, Narrator's ready now to do it properly, right?
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
Come on, son.
Fine. You and the
win.
princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you
Go
making
on.
fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss.
I think Narrator's
Words
joined
can
himself.
describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
Yes.
Please. I think he actually likes romance. History itself were not about to end. Historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians
The
would
music's
write
swelling.
era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
Oh,
It doesn't
perfect.
matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills. He's making fun of us.
just a smidge.
But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
Open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you.
You get
Time
stabbed,
to
everything
damn
goes
the
black,
whole
and you
world to
die.
oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really,
Oh,
that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
I think that maybe somebody footered with the vines a bit. Just saying, not pointing any fingers, Narrator.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
Oh,
A few pointy
Narrator's
sticks
powers.
can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Very true. Cut into the throat. Nah, just step into them. We are unstoppable.
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
I win. Me. Fuck you, Narrator. Oh.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
It's more what has the world done for me lately. You know?
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving.
Is that right?
We'll weave something new together. Something better.
You said
You and the
it,
princess
Smitten.
hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance.
No, wait. What cabin door? There was no cabin door.
We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Me too. God, that was so... That was so startling that I thought something bad was happening. Especially because it lit up that colour.
Hands
Step
clasped,
into freedom.
the two of
Aww.
you open the door and step out into a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
Yeah. Is there a plane?
What do we do now?
Oh no, the stuff's coming in at the sides. Not much.
Where's everything going?
It's going bye-bye.
Why is it so cold?
Bad times, that's why. Am I gonna never get what I want? You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memories return.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
But yeah.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. I'm going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before. You always get scared. So is that why none of the voices are present? They all, like, run away and hide, essentially?
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Uh-huh. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay. I'll see you on the other side.
If you say so, we'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
I hope
Fine.
so.
We're going places.
Yeah, sure. Just approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in. You've withered. I'm turning all goop. I don't like it. Find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
Sure. Can I have my
All
witch
of
back?
me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Okay. You can't be a contradictions. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us has always hurt the others. Does that change you? Does that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no opinion one way or the other. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it. I think I hate you. No, it only makes me love you more. Wait, Smitten, out, out!
Your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Well, I would like to think so. You can't be a contradiction. Oh, we got the wee mouth is back! You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence.
Right?
There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be.
a headache. How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Yeah, because you can't really see much in the mirror. What do you think of this vessel?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away.
Yeah.
She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's good, but at the same time, I don't feel as though you lot, you know, with your groping, I don't know if that's what I want. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Am I? Do you know what happens to the world we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths.
Okay.
And my attention is turned inward.
Okay.
Except when you are here with me.
Okay. Gotcha.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Yes. Mayhaps it will. Have you figured out what you'll want when we're finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive.
Yes,
in
I've heard a
endless
lot about your
competition with
multitudes,
themselves.
and that's great,
But none
but...
of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Man, like, don't want to just, like, go out for, like, you know, a bite to eat or something like that, you know? No? Okay. How many more
We
vessels?
will know when we near our destination.
What do you want me to bring next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
Uh-huh.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and tells me new secrets.
Great. I'm just gonna go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Great. Oh, Jesus, everything goes dark and you die. And... let's queue it up for a fresh chapter. Okay. Say your piece.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm gonna end it here for today. I think I'm probably just gonna keep playing this until something ends. Apparently, my life is just being consumed by this game today. I did have other plans, but fuck it. This is a very... honestly, I thought everything, every, you know, princess, every iteration, every time that we went back in, it was just going to be more of the same. Bad. But this has given me hope for a good... So, that's your whack for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, but a subscribe button, like the video, keys your button in the section down below. All that jazz. Catch you nuggets in the next one. Alright? Cheery bye.